What up everybody, AKB Farai here. So we have BTS's Wings short film number 3, Stigma. So a lot of you have mentioned that in my previous 2 videos that I didn't realize the beginning sayings were actually from a book called Demian? I'm not sure how you pronounce it. So now that all ties in. Also that I was pronouncing or understanding that it was rhythm when it's actually realm. It was just the pronunciation got to me. Anyway, with that in mind, let's get right into it. Not sure if the captions are auto-generated.
That was the first fissure in the commons.
They're auto-generated.
Held my childhood, which every individual must destroy.
Destroying childhood. Becoming an adult?
Such fissures
Letting go of your
grow together again.
childhood, your youth.
Are forgotten. But in the most secret recesses, they continue to leave and bleed.
Continue to leave and replead? Like wanting your childhood back even though you become an adult? Okay. Scraping at the graffiti. Why was he scraping? He looks like he wanted to get caught. What was he scraping? Is he on his computer being interrogated? Oh, he is. He has like a scratching thing. Like something that's in his head, just he can't get it out, like scratching it all the time. It's like a nervous tick. So he's always nervous, right? Like when he's scraping at the graffiti, it's just getting worse and worse, his nervousness. He's being beaten up by his own mind. Anxiety is getting to him. Also, I didn't realize that at first that these are taking parts of songs, like even the music video portion of it. He's just getting reminded of everything.
그때 나한테 왜 그랬어? I'm sorry, my sister. 숨겨도 감춰도 지워지지 않아.
Aww.
So cry, please dry my eyes.
So now he's in the jail, but I don't think the jail is supposed to be... It's not like him being interrogated going to jail, it's like the prison of his mind getting to him. He's locked within himself. And he can't get out. Whoa, wait. Cut. Very fine. So that one was less subliminal and more kind of to the point. And I just checked at the end, I believe he said, "Can I make a call, please?" So maybe it's referring to him remembering somebody, wanting to talk to somebody that he forgot long past, someone he just ignored. So I saw a translation of what the cops were asking him, and they asked, "Do you have any family or parents or something like that?" And he's like, "No, nothing like that." And it was clear. It looked like he had an abusive father who was an alcoholic, that he only had his mother who he was thinking about, or was that his sister? Some family member, but it all was devolved that he didn't have the proper childhood, and it left him to be the way he was. And what's this short film called? Stigma. You know, when there's a stigma against you. So maybe it's that sort of stigma that he has against him for not having a proper childhood, being that kid with the abusive parents that everybody knows. He's sort of cast aside. You know, he's sort of like the castaway that nobody likes. It's like when you have a family situation like that, it's very disgraceful. Like, you know, everybody knows that your father's like not in a good status. He's just like the drunk. So you end up being the drunk son. It's not a very good thing that passes on. They also showed the broken beer bottle. So is that supposed to be like the father abusing him, or the son being like, "I've had enough," and, you know, just going at it? It's hard to say. I feel like he's had all this regret in his mind. That's what this is showing. He's in that prison of his own mind. When he said at the end that he had to make a call, I think that was to his sister. Maybe something down the road made him not want to stay with his sister, or, you know, kind of distance himself from everything that he called family. Even though she had nothing at fault. Or maybe she was the only thing that comforted him, and he sort of was scared of that comfort after seeing what has happened. Or maybe the broken bottle was his dad abusing him, and then him, like, offing his dad, sort of killing him, and now he has this stigma of being a murderer, and he didn't want to get that on his sister. You know, he wanted to distance himself from her so she didn't have to deal with it. There's really a lot of theories you could come up with this that's very, very tough to say what it is. If anybody has any other insight on what it could mean, that'd be really helpful. What I'm getting from it is, it just seems like the inner recesses of his mind are very disturbed. Nothing went right. Nothing seems to go right. He was scratching on the graffiti, and then he was scratching the side of the desk. Is that a nervous tic that developed? Is that his way of just coping? It's kind of showing that he has some type of mental trauma, and I mean, who wouldn't? This is a very important one. It shows that not every family is okay. There are broken families like that, and you have to kind of get through with it with the family members or whoever is willing to help you. And it's not a problem if that's the case. You just have to make sure you know who's actually out there for you. And you also have to know that mental illnesses are a thing. Maybe I'm thinking way too deep into this, but that's how I look at it. It's also showing like he's mentally disturbed, but he doesn't want to talk about it. I feel like in our society, it's sort of looked down upon to have a mental illness. You shouldn't feel that way. It should definitely be, you know, brought up and discussed and talked about and how to fix it so that you don't have to deal with all the pressures you do anymore. Some people just blow it off like, oh, they're just being weird. Mental illnesses are like real illnesses just in your brain. Wow, this one was deep. Like the other ones were subliminal, but this one just hits right here, you know? Thank you guys for watching the video. If you liked the video, please like it. Leave any more suggestions down below as well. Don't worry, I'm going to react to all of the short films of Wings. And until next time, peace.